Paul, a disappointing day in the office. Can you give us your thoughts on the match?
Ultimately, it wasn't good enough because we didn't score a goal today, and they did. So we need to be better in front of goal. Really, they scored their only chance. You could say. I mean, have to look back at the video, but I can't really think of other chances that they've had. Maybe they hit the bar once, but other than that, second half, Paddy's had nothing to do.
Yeah, and that's something that we were talking about as well. You know, with credit to Montrose, they literally had the two chances that you mentioned there, but you know they've come away from home and they've taken one of them. Is the frustration from a Falkirk perspective that we had maybe not a huge amount, but 4 or 5 kind of clear chances and couldn't take them today?
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's football for you. If you create chances but you don't take them, you can't win football matches. So we just need to make sure we go in next week, work hard, and hopefully we can put it right.
Obviously just the one change today. Were you surprised that the manager's keeping things fairly settled at the moment?
Yeah, obviously it's the gaffer's decision who plays, and as players we just need to play our best to stay in the team and keep our shirt, and that's what each of the players on the park are trying to do. The effort is clearly there, so it's just fine lines in football that we need to make sure that we're on the right side of the fine line rather than the wrong side.
The manager said, you know, he something similar. He said he felt it wasn't in any way a lack of effort or a lack of ability. He just felt it was a lack of quality at certain key moments. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think we had the quality, or we tried to get into their final third. I think we need to basically work their goalkeeper a bit more, because the few opportunities that we did, he was flat. Well, he dropped a couple, didn't he? And he gave away the penalty. The ball's going away from goal and he gives away the penalty. So it's signs like that we need to take on board during the game and actually have shots at goal and test the goalkeeper.
Montrose, anytime I see them, credit to them, I think they're very well organised. They really shut down the space well, they apply pressure, and they always seem to have a knack of kind of strangling the midfield. How difficult from a player's point of view is that to play against?
Yeah, it is very difficult, but as players we need to know how to beat that, and at times to beat that is just put the ball in the channel, get the strikers or the the higher strikers to chase the ball, gets us up the park. If you do that 1-2 times, that then makes them drop, and they expect that every time, if you like. And if they drop, that then gives you the opportunity to play in front of them, and then it bypasses their midfield press. So we maybe just didn't do that well enough today. We didn't mix it up enough.
From a defensive point of view, goal aside, happy with how things went today?
There was bits that I was happy with, bits I wasn't happy with. Obviously losing the goal, wasn't happy with that. There was a few bits where we, earlier on, especially first half, we were actually putting ourselves in trouble needlessly, with decision making all over the park. That's everybody's, not just individuals. So we need to sharpen up on that as well.
That decision making is something I was just about to ask. The manager said in his interview that he felt that there had been issues around sort of decision making and stuff, and he said that the first half he didn't think we were good enough, but we were better in the second. What would you put that down to? Is it that decision making or is it something else? A
little bit of decision making, but also a bit of drive and passion to actually go and get back into the game, get a goal, etc. We were better second half than we were first half, and that was clear from the game.
We could obviously hear the frustrations from the fans at the end of the game, but how frustrating is it from a player's point of view when it just seems like we're a little bit inconsistent at the moment still?
Yeah, we are, and unfortunately that's possibly symptomatic of a brand new team. There are a lot of new players in the team, and we are still, it is relatively early in the season, not as early. We're into the second 9, halfway through that now, I think. So we are still trying to get used to each other and how each other plays. There are signs that it is clicking, so we just need to keep working and trusting each other, and I'm sure it will click at the right time and we'll kick on.
And what's going to be required from a Falkirk perspective to find that kind of little ruthless streak? Because there's some games, with all due respect, that you think there's chances, and Falkirk are going to run in a few, and it's just not quite happening. But one day it's threatening, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hopefully going to come a day where we're going to give somebody a good number of goals because it's clicked. Dumbarton here, 5-0 last season, or the season before, I can't remember. It was COVID's wrecked my memory a bit. We absolutely destroyed them that day, so why can't we do it this season? We need to find that switch, if you like, make it click, and hopefully then we can kick on for the rest of the season.
Looking forward now, it doesn't get any easier. Of course, Wraith Rovers are coming visiting to the Falkirk Stadium. They're currently playing at a level above us. Going to be a really tough game for us, and one that their fans are saying could be quite sore for us. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, they're doing well this season. There's no getting away from that, but it's a cup game. Anything can happen in the cup, so we'll regroup and we'll go Saturday again.
Fingers crossed. Paul, honest as always, and thanks for your time.
Cheers. Thank you.